하나, 둘, 셋. Boys Love. 안녕하세요. Boys Love, Boys Planet입니다. We have a very special guest star today because he just wants to be part of the experience. Friedrich, who's your pick? Me too. We just watched episode 2 of Boys Planet. This is episode 3 of Boys Love, Boys Planet. Make sure you're keeping tabs. It first started with the trainees all watching the first episode together with Sunmi, iconic Wonder Girl.
I loved this. I liked that maybe they were embarrassed by some of the like bad performances or whatever, but I liked how they were like laughing.
Yes, everyone was like in the gig.
Yeah,
like,
they all thought it was funny.
Everyone was in. They were all on the same page. But my favorite part was Doha was like so embarrassed that he like fell out of his chair trying to cover himself. And Sunmi was just straight up laughing. She was just cackling how bad it was.
She couldn't contain.
I felt like because she did that, everyone felt comfortable like, oh, we can like laugh at ourselves, which is really nice.
I liked the one who did Hot,
yes.
And it was like offbeat and he was like so mortified but like cackling, like it was so funny.
Yeah, it was really fun. I really like that as a good way to start off the episode.
Mm-hmm.
We're now catching up on the rest of the star level tests, and I know everyone has been waiting to watch Lee Daeul because everyone knows that Adam is in love with Lee Daeul. We finally got to see Lee Daeul. Did Lee Daeul live up to all of your expectations?
Yeah, I thought it was really good actually. However the song was chosen, it was a smart decision for the two of them because it was not a terribly difficult song vocally, and it wasn't, the choreography wasn't terribly difficult. So they were able to like shine through because they were like passing. They were like good at it.
I didn't know they were like 4 months
into their training. Debut ready, honeys, girlies. Then they asked them to do like a freestyle dance. In order to make you more comfortable, let's make you do the most uncomfortable thing possible. And for people who aren't strong dancers, let's say that, I thought it was so, like, Daeul just went for it. Yeah. And it was like goofy. It was like, here's what I am able to do, but also like I'm able to kind of laugh at this whole situation and like play along. Like I think that's really what they want to see is like, are you able to like at least do what we're asking you to do?
Yeah.
He didn't seem nervous.
No, not
which
at all.
I thought
and I think that's why he got 2 stars.
Yeah, so him and his partner got 2 stars. Yeah. Musical theater students, this is what you do. You pick a song that you're like good at and it shows off your range enough, so then you get the callback. And then we'll discuss the callback later.
I was about to say they didn't really do that great in the callback.
But listen,
they got it to the call. You got to the callback.
That's all. That's the number one thing you're trying to do in an audition. Get to the callback.
Get to the next phase. Mm-hmm. That's it.
I really do wish that we had the first episode
just
be
all of them?
all auditions.
Okay.
Because I don't like that they got split up. There was one group where I was like, I don't even think they showed their audition
Not even like a clip. When we were looking at the playlist on MNET YouTube, I was like,
These people didn't come.
Didn't show
this
up.
Was a
I
separate
don't remember
day.
this.
Audition highlights for me from the remaining 39 people that needed to audition.
Tech, Mama made her own arrangement. But the thing is, she structured the audition. So it's like freestyle, sing, high note, strong dance, strong belt to button. Like it was truly like smart. A methodical, like, okay, I'm going to capitalize the 90 seconds. It's the Drag Race. I have 90 seconds for my talent show. Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you everything.
It's a Nitra.
Yeah. Quack. It's giving quack.
You better walk that duck.
I thought he did a really great job. His vocals are astonishing.
His black pink was the thunder.
I thought Takuto and the entire performance around Takuto and everyone's support of Takuto. There is something there. It's just like we need to refine and we need to hone and we need to find what those skills are and like practice them.
He starts the audition with a backflip, and on the MNET edit, everyone's like, "Whoa!" But on the full cam, he doesn't
land.
He doesn't land.
He doesn't fall, but he nearly fell. Oh no, he did fall, didn't he?
He does fall.
Yeah. It's fine. I love that he kept doing hearts to everyone.
I mean, Mama knows the fan service. Mama's like,
He's so cute.
it's Aegyo for me. He's gonna build a career off Aegyo. Just
He was
being
so
cute. And you know what? Make your coin talk though.
Seowon's group, they did Attention by New Jeans.
Attention by New Jeans.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we love a girl group cover.
Yeah, I really wish there was more. We got one. We got Nunu Nana, which was I thought was really cool actually.
That one
And
was
Kim
also
Ji Woong
really
sounded
good.
great.
He did.
He was like giving jokes, entertainment, plus talent.
He has a lot of energy.
It's giving 17 energy, honestly, where it's like, I can do all of this and I'm funny. Keita. Okay, we read the comments. He's an all-rounder. Honestly, that whole Osaka team was so consistent and like cohesive. Keita was so talented, great rapping, great dancing, fully comfortable the entire time. Like there was no doubt. It's really making me rethink.
This is
It's getting harder. It's episode 2 and it's hard now. Because before I was just like, okay, I'm going to pick all my baby girls. But now it's like.
And some of our baby girls did not turn out.
Anna, baby girl. Miss Woong did not turn out. His voice cracked a little bit in his audition.
I don't know what happened with Woongi, and both him and Seungmin like didn't sound amazing.
I think they were nervous.
I have to feel like it had to be it.
After last week, I was like, I'm going to dive all in on Seungmin and Woongi videos. And they can dance. They're very good dancers.
Right.
And I could tell that was obviously where they were stronger in their audition.
Right.
But yeah, the vocals, I think they were just really nervous.
The worst part of the full cam with Woongi is that you can see him want to start crying like halfway,
Yeah.
like almost at the end. And he like keeps it together because in the first preview
He's like crying. So
he
I think
cried, so I think he did
he
end up
actually
crying.
does,
But
yeah.
they did not show it in the actual episode. However, he was also the highlight of the episode.
he had all the reactions, and he
Yes.
basically gets an entire room of girls. It's him, it's Seowon, it's
Yes.
Hojin,
Yes.
and then one of the straight boys from Jellyfish.
Some straight boy who's literally like, what?
This is my favorite part of the whole episode, where they're
What
just
Boys Town club did I just walk into?
Girl, it's Sunday, fun day here at Sidetrack, okay? It reminds me of in high school when all of my gay friends and I would do It's All Over from Dreamgirls and like our one straight. We can't
hmm
not talk about Kim Ji Woong.
I'm gonna get my water.
There are so many things that happened with Kim Ji Woong in this episode. His entire narrative for this whole show is that he is sexy and that everyone is in love with him. Jungwoo, even though it was a bit, like tried to kiss him, but they were like, it's fun. We're having fun. So, and then him performing, all the judges were like, oh my God, he's so sexy. Let's talk about Miss Seowon, because Miss Seowon was in love, girl. They always pan to Seowon the entire episode of him just like fawning over Jiwoong, and I love it. I'm eating it up.
That whole audition was basically the Jiwoong fan cam because they were even showing him when he wasn't like in the center or singing.
Yeah.
It's
People-
I mean that was wild.
The Seonghwan stands were mad because they were like, he's not even in the center.
I
But
know.
it's like,
I know, but he got the narrative. I don't know what
I
to
don't
tell
know
you.
what to tell
and
you.
Seungwan does do a good job when you watch the full cam. He does do a good job. He doesn't nail that high note in it, but that's okay.
he dances it great. He
dances it
looks
great.
great.
He looks great.
Snatched.
It was a good song choice for the five of them, I think, too.
Yeah, for sure. Because even Jungwoo, when he did that low note, or like he dropped an
He dropped
octave
an
lower.
octave. And also the judges
Hot.
were impressed by that. And I was like, take notes, boys.
Yeah,
All of you, half of you should be dropping these songs an
No.
octave.
나를 원해 넌 내게 빠져 넌 내게 미쳐 헤어날 수
Here's the thing about me and Jiwoong, because we do have a past. I hate to tell you. Jiwoong, this is how I came to Boys Planet, is because I like BLs. Jiwoong has been in 2.
And they say it in the show.
And they say it in the show. This
Which
is what I
is
want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about.
insane.
I'm nervous that because he like said that they're BLs, I'm
saw a tweet.
nervous about.
Korea is just gonna be like,
Korea being Korea in regards to homosexuality, which is like he's not even saying he's gay, but it's just the idea of whatever. So we have to vote. We have to download our little MNET Plus apps and tell the homophobes to fork off because
Jiwoong's
we're not having that.
debuting.
Also, he was like good. I would be the first to be like, he's in my top 9 because he's visual, and that's literally all it is. He's also good.
Did that bit where it's like they're talking about Jiwoong as if they're in this dating show, which they even put the background on like seowon and Park Hanbin.
It's so funny.
I love funny editing.
Korean term is face genius.
Yes.
Like you're so attractive that it's like we can do nothing, but we have to compliment the God-given face that you have.
Yeah.
Can we drop in the clip of him making out with Seobin just right now? Just drop in that little clip, girlie.
When we're showing you this BL clip, when Adam saw this,
My life. I'm not kidding. My life changed. I'm not kidding. I became a different person. That's not even a joke.
Adam found like
God.
spirituality
Right.
in a new way, and I'm like, you've seen men.
I
kiss
was on
before.
the fence about whether there was a higher being, and that was the moment that I was like, "There's got to be, because that's here."
and she gave that to me.
And she gave that to me. God is a woman. So the first challenge was between the K group and the G group, who got more stars.
Oh right, I completely forgot about this because it's not
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
K group got more stars than G group, so they got to watch and hear the song and the
first.
choreography first. I like the narrative of being like, we gave you stars for your first audition, but the slate is being wiped clean after the single
Yeah, I do
song
like that
test.
because there are some good that comes from that.
And it
But
gives you the drive to, like, if you are a
Yeah.
3-star, you have the possibility to be an all-star. And then if you are an all-star, like, you got to keep going because you might drop down, which some people did.
yeah, Jay had a moment of like, I'm not the best dancer, but the judges called out in his test that like he still very much carried himself very confidently with the dancing, and he like learned it. He like learned the dance.
Yeah.
Jiwoong stayed too, and their comments were like, he's making every move sexy.
Yes.
And then when he sings, he's like overly singing. He doesn't know how to control it that much,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it sounds like he's like
Yeah.
it too much is coming out.
Practice. Yeah. There is a moment Doha like stays a 0. Hanbin just stood in front of him and was like,
said,
"Can I have a hug?"
Yeah.
And he like immediately broke down, and it was like one of the sweetest things I've ever seen on television. I'm literally tearing up thinking about it because like boys are allowed to be like
To be emotional
and like
yeah.
console each other in a way that like does not typically happen in American media. And they are really laying this
narrative.
Seunghanbin
Is
as
mother.
mother.
Seunghanbin is mother.
Like Mother
Period.
Abbess. Like we're
Yes.
we're past like drag mother. It's like
Seunghanbin
she's
is-
Mother Superior.
She is giving climb every mountain.
Mountain, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Daeul went from 2 stars to 0 stars.
And they really, I mean, they mention it in his test that like he lost the confidence and the
Yeah.
charm that he had
Yeah.
because he just felt so out of place singing.
Right.
First of all, why are they singing that high?
This song
is so
It doesn't okay, I understand standardization test basically. I totally get that. That's a good idea. There are people who do not have that
The
range,
range.
and it's not going to just come because you decide that they need to be tenors. Like some people are literally baritones and basses. It is crazy to watch a show in which like there is no compliment sandwich.
Adam said this when we were watching it.
Like they'll just be like, "You sound bad," and like at first it's jarring because like you never want to hear someone say that.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking about it and I was like, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better that we just tell them the truth.
We went down from 4 to 3 because of, well, he like missed a lyric and then also like his dancing was not strong.
And he was like harmonizing.
Yeah.
He wasn't singing the actual melody.
Yeah. And even like when they were training, just learning the choreography, they called him out of like,
Yeah.
you're not dancing like everyone else.
Yeah. Let's talk about people who jumped.
Kong.
Kong. RJ said it last week. Kong went up. Kong went from 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
In the episode, they were like, it's because of his
your
Korean.
pronunciation. And
And
I
that
knew it. And I'm so mad.
And I think when you look at the like stats from the Koreans to the globals, when they compared
had,
the stars, Koreans
10,
obviously had more stars.
11 to 15, 0 to 1 stars. And I bet you it's that.
I bet you the biggest issue for a lot of people was that they couldn't
Understand the
or
lyrics.
it wasn't as crisp as it should be.
Yeah. There were so many other global trainees helping him. So, like, I saw Winnie was helping him. Ichika was helping him.
Winnie.
And I think that whole thing. And then when he finally got his 3 stars and moved up,
Yeah.
Oju was, like, so happy. He was just, like, so proud that, like, look, people are moving up from their
Yeah.
stars. This is amazing. Mother of the house of Hanbin.
Okay, so he's gonna debut and he's gonna be in the middle seat. That's how
He is going to
the
debut.
narrative that
He
they're
is going to
giving
be
him right
number
now.
1 because he's also shown that he is like caring to all of the other trainees. We already knew Matthew, but like the way he's helped Mingyu, the way he helps Doa, like he helps everyone. Oh, how can you not cheer for that?
I know. He's
It's
getting
so
at the
mother.
very least he's getting Miss Congeniality.
Absolutely, Miss Congeniality / fan favorite because I think he deserves both.
Fan favorite. Congratulations, everyone. Let's make a round of applause for fan favorite.
Work fan favorite.
Takuzo went from 0 to 1 star.
He also worked very hard on his dancing, and I think he like focused on the dance. Like he wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that his dancing was better, and I think that may have helped him focused improvement.
Kim Tae-rae, I think, stayed the same.
Kim Tae-rae stayed the same, but they gave him the note of like, if this was just singing, all
He would be an
stars all the
all-star.
way,
Mhm.
5. And there are a lot of people
His
on Twitter.
high
that-
note in their audition
yeah,
is so good.
누구든지 고인무셔 따뜻하게 눈빛은 깊이라 이것이 무엇이야
They're gonna set it up that Jay and We have the best vocals, and I would probably say it's actually Tae-rae
is
and
up
We.
there. Yeah. A new 9 has emerged from a week's worth of voting. Okay, number 9, Lee Daeul went down.
He went down from 4 to
Number
9.
8, Jay, newcomer. Number 7, Zhang Hao. Number 6, Lee Taek. Number 5, Seok Matthew went up to like 26 points
Yeah.
up, which I really think the first episode helped of that whole narrative, like introducing him.
The
and
Matthew
everything.
Hanbin narrative should go to the end, the whole way. It's so they did it again in this episode where they had their little like
dance off.
together, and Matthew won. He stayed the same. He's a 3-star, but he's so. I really like Matthew.
Yeah.
And then I like when Lip J was like Sock Matthew.
I know. Like a full teacher.
Yeah.
Sock Matthew. Present. Kim Gyuvin is number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Ji Woong is number 3. We went down 1 spot, girls. So better get your iPhones and devices out. Okay.
Especially next week.
Number 2 is Han Yoo-jin. So Han Yoo-jin went up, showing the golden mangne in episode 1. Worked out,
We'll see
but we'll see.
after this. Oh, we didn't even talk about it.
We'll talk about it right now. And then number 1 is Sung Hanbin. I'm really fascinated that they are, I feel like, really pushing Kim Gyuvin and Han Yoo-jin so hard that I have to mentally prepare myself that they will be in this group.
He can't call his mom. She doesn't answer the
Oh.
phone.
They call home, and
And he's 16. This is the other thing too, is like he's not an adult.
he was sick. He wasn't getting the dancing right. He couldn't get a phone call because his family didn't get to answer.
Oh God.
He had a really
I
tough
feel
time.
so bad. It's not the most interesting 9 I've ever seen.
It makes sense after that first episode.
This is what I'm saying. This is why they shouldn't have split up the auditions. I would buy the album, right? But I probably wouldn't stan.
I wouldn't stan. I would watch,
I would support. I wouldn't stan.
but I wouldn't get the light stick.
No. I wouldn't get the light stick.
Okay, Adam, Shia. Who is your new Bepler lineup?
I have 12 names written on this piece of paper. Because here's I have a top 9. I'm going to tell you who my reserves are. Because
so we have reserves. Okay.
I have reserves. I have people on deck.
Oh my
Batters
God.
on deck. Honey, this is sports.
It's very important to have bench because you can never injuries.
Hello.
Hello.
You have to have
An
understudy. You have to have swings. Swings
saved
Broadway. During the pandemic.
Okay.
And my swings are, I will tell you my swings. You are not going to like this, RJ. Ricky, Woongi, and Anthony
Okay.
are my swings.
Richard is a swing.
Richard's a swing.
I will say, Richard got dust.
They literally acted like he was not a person this episode. It was kind of crazy. Okay, here is my top 9 in order from 9 to 1.
Okay.
Number 9 is Daeul.
How the mighty have fallen from 1 to 9.
And here's the thing. I was in the shower for 20 minutes. I contemplated putting Takuto in Daeul's spot.
Swap for swap?
Yes, but here's the thing. Takuto is too young. He was born in 2007, and I don't mean that as in like people from 2007 don't know anything, can't do anything. I just
I was a sophomore.
I made it a point to not have the mangne in my group because I don't think we need them. So Daeul remains in my top 9. I still think he did a good job in the episode. I wish he hadn't gone down to 0 stars. That kind of hurt.
He got it in his head, I think.
Yeah.
I think he was a little too overloaded.
His inner saboteur. This is why we need Drag Race in Korea.
What would you say to little Lee Daeul?
Number 8 is Keita. I was so charmed by him.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's so natural in performing. Number 7. We're going straight. We're going hetero. Hetero.
Yes, I'm straight, honey.
Straight.
Hetero.
Park Han-bin is in my top 9. Because he was so good in that audition.
He was so good in the audition.
And like his group was 5 members, so it was like there were other people to look at, but like I truly only watched him.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild.
It gave a little Yeonjun, like just
a
taste of Yeonjun.
All rounder.
Yeah.
And that blue hair is the smartest decision his stylist ever made.
Yeah. Good
Period.
job, Wake One stylist Nuna.
I also want to say this. I truly did consider making a girly pop list and being like, my 9 is girly pop.
Only.
I don't want a single ounce of
Hetero.
straight energy in this group, but I did not go that route. As you can tell with Park Han-bin. Not that he's like super masked or anything,
I was about to say, it's funny that you're doing that because there is a little...
I don't get the
There's
feeling there is. I don't get the feeling that there is at all.
Okay.
Number 6.
Okay.
Number 6. Seowon. Because he was
some new names in this list.
His attention audition was so good. He was like throwing
her out. She was like in the moment.
Yes.
It was a little go-go. She was like,
it was really good.
Hips. I'm giving like everything.
They changed a little bit of the choreography when when boy groups do girl group songs, they always make it like harder. And it was a little bit, but I still think he was very true, especially in the chorus.
Yes, someone was doing full new jeans.
Yes. Yeah. And it was body roll. We love.
Wow, so
and just like his reactions the whole episode were peak.
They panned to Seowon a lot. They knew.
Did.
They knew that Seowon was like giving you producer name. Like keep telling the story. Like keep moving it along.
There's the moment when Jiwoong comes back from his audition. He sits next to Seowon, who is a 3, and they're like, "Oh, you didn't move up or whatever." And he was like, "No, I'm a 3." And Seowon like looks at him and then like looks down and like looks up, and I was like, "Someone make the move, do it."
When Jiwoong is about to perform back in the audition, and he was like, "Oh, he looks really hard and sexy, but I think he has a soft heart." And Jio and Moonghyun look at each other. They're like,
This queen. Okay, it's so funny. I love it. I love it.
Shoot your shot, girl. I really want you to shoot your shot.
Because this is how I would be in an audition setting. Like, I would fully be like when I went to audition for High School Musical in 2006 and he didn't get on. But the guy who auditioned for Troy Bolton, and I was like, he's so hot. And everyone was like, also it was Indiana, so everyone was like, you can't.
He's not really. Oh, gotta keep it, secret.
It's Indiana's just like Korea, like, in that way. Okay, number 5. I'm gonna continue with my 5 from before. So I have Haruto is number 5.
Okay.
Number 4 is Jang Hao. Number 3 is Seok Matthew, who did go up in my list.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
went far up because I need him and Sung Hanbin to be together.
Oh, you are now full Matthew Hanbin. Not even like a ship, but
not
like
a ship,
they're...
like a friendship.
Yes.
That's the ship. It's the ship of friends. USS Friendship. Number 2 is Hanbin, Sung Hanbin. I now have to clarify which Hanbin I'm talking about. And number 1 is Kim Ji Woong.
Kim Ji Woong's episode, girl.
He was the star.
He was the star of
was
this
the star,
episode.
is a star. Go watch Roommates of Poongduck 304. We'll put in the clip again right now of him making out with Seobin because it's peak cinema.
Oh, wow. I have 2 swings.
Did you actually, you wrote this down? We did not discuss doing this, by the way.
No.
I was like, I bet he's going to be mad because I put swings in.
And
now,
I am.
Because I put in 3 and you put in 2. That's why you're mad?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I put 2 swings in, okay?
Who are they?
Keita
Oh.
and Kim Jun Hyun. Because he was so funny.
Yes.
Just like all arounder plus entertainment.
Yes.
It's a producer's dream.
That's a different Boo Seunghwan. That's
Yes.
Boo Seunghwan, but like a different flavor.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Boo Seunghwan meets Ki,
Wow, yeah. Wow, yeah.
but like in a weird like Dick Van Dyke energy.
Oh, yeah. The 3
like a young Dick Van
the
Dyke.
3 archetypes of man. Boo Seunghwan, Ki, and Dick Van Dyke. We're going to eat the Gen Z up with that reference,
yes,
girly.
girl. Oh my
Dick,
god.
a person named Dick Van Dyke is a person we're talking about. Penis Van Lesbian is who we're talking about. Shout out to all the millennial and older girlies who know who Dick Van Dyke is.
I think Gen Z knows who Dick Van Dyke is.
From what? From literally what? The end of Night at the Museum? 2?
They still watch Mary Poppins, I feel like.
I don't think they do, girlie.
Do the kids watch Mary Poppins still? Please write in the comments below.
Let us know. Let us know if you've ever seen Mary Poppins.
Okay. Number 9, Seok Matthew.
That is, I'm gonna be really honest. That is way too low for Matthew. That's insane. I don't know who's on your list, but I'm very disappointed. If that's your Bepler, your Bepler sucks.
Look, you're in the 9. That's all you need.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Okay. Number 8, Kim Tae-rae. Gave you vocals.
We need a singer. We need a beltress.
We need a singer. Even the judges were hungry. They were like, finally. They literally said, oh, finally.
I know.
Someone can sing.
It's true. Tae-rae gives singer-songwriter energy. Tae-rae gives solo energy.
Tae-rae
I have to be
does.
very honest.
Yeah. Tara Bareilles energy. We've already called
my
Tae-rae the
God.
Julia Roberts of Boys Planet, but now it's
Sarah Bareilles.
also Sarah Bareilles.
Wow.
So we'll just keep the list going. Park Han-bin.
Wow. Yes, right?
Yeah.
It's so good. Also, was mine 7-2? Oh my God, 7-2. That's so funny.
7, 2. 안녕하세요.
She's-
박한빈입니다. I had an eye on him. I was keeping an eye on him from the mystery box video because every time he smelled his hand, he had like the tripe, the omasum. Every time he smelled his hand, he just screamed.
잠시만요. 근데 너무 징그러워. 뭐했어요? 아니야.
So like
And he seems very confident. He's
Yes.
the entire time he's had like a very like I know what I'm doing
yes.
energy.
He looks like he's there to have fun because he's not like worried about the competition,
Right.
which is just really refreshing. For the trailer in the next episode, he flashes his abs.
So does Jiwoong with his nipple.
He does show nipple.
He does. And I will be a ghost next week. I will not be present.
6 a.m. I will
Pass away. Goodbye.
Number 6. Number 6 is Kong.
Yeah. What a good choice. Definitely still think Matthew should be much higher than Kong, but that's fine.
You can tell everyone is rooting for Kong. Number 5 is Kim Ji Woong. I would have ranked him higher, but I'm keeping my top 4 of Haruto, Anthony, Zhang Hao, and Sung Hanbin. Haruto and Anthony, I am convinced, are like two Judys. There's after the wake one, Haruto like gives a look like that to Anthony, and they both go.
It's so good.
Two Judys. So I'm obsessed with them. I really want them to go far.
There's so many of these kids I wouldn't be friends with.
I know. Haruto's going up. Like, he went from the 30s to the 20s. Anthony went down, but he's still in, like, the 10s. So
Yeah.
I'm just very hopeful. He barely got any screen time this episode. So I'm really hoping that.
I mean, it's so hard. when they
Because
have to,
if you already got your time in the first episode, it's hard to show again.
Yeah.
That's
Next week we're going to see the rest of the star placements.
And then finally we are seeing them on stage. People are already like, it's a 2-hour show, and you watch it every week, and you also watched all the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's not enough content, honestly.
And I would go, and I
Sorry.
went above and beyond because I would go watch their full cam, and then I would watch the original music video to compare it to that and see what they are trying to draw from.
Because we want to be subject matter experts.
Experts.
Haney. You can watch the next episode of Boys Planet Thursdays on the MNET YouTube live stream at 8 p.m. Korea Standard Time, or if you're in Central Time like us, it's 5 in the morning. But if you don't want to be a crazy person like that and watch that early, you can watch it on Viki the next day. Because a TikTok that we posted blew up and like became
I wouldn't
went
know.
super viral.
I just don't really look at numbers like that.
Adam is constantly looking at how many views we have.
No
This is
idea.
coming from the person who was like, I just don't need to make content. And now he's like, we should get a green screen, and we're using two
We did not.
phone.
We didn't. We're not using.
We're not using it. Because it'll just be a picture of Kim Ji Woong's nipples the entire time.
Which you can see in full on Roommates of Poongduck 304, the first episode,
Yes.
when he falls out of the shower.
And Holland posted a selfie
And
with
Holland
Ji Woong. It
said
was like,
vote.
vote for Ji Woong.
Yes.
If you've always wanted
He
queers,
said, gays assemble.
gays assemble. We'll be doing an episode soon where we read all of your comments and stuff, because we've been asking for people's lineups, and everyone has some great Bepler picks. So can't wait to talk about that. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Annyeong.
Annyeong.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.